Hey guys, welcome back to Skyrim. And we're on a new character for this section of content. And here's the new mod we're going on to.
Rather hard to track down, I'll give you that.
Who are you?
I was asked to find you as soon as possible. If you ask me, this problem sounds urgent. You'd best head on over to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun. Speak to Lurius Leor. He mentioned something about trouble with a dragon. And the promise of a generous reward. Sounds tempting. If I were you, I'd best not keep him waiting.
Okay. The mod I'm moving on to is Wyrmstooth. Now, I'm pretty sure that everyone will have heard very lately, in the last however many days it's been, the mod offer of Wyrmstooth has pulled it from everywhere. So it's due to personal reasons. He's pulled the mod basically off of all the sites because I think he lost his job or something in real life. So essentially what he did was pull the mod from everywhere because he needs to find a job, so he doesn't want to be distracted, which I think is a bit selfish in my opinion. Sure, he's got personal problems, but that doesn't mean you have to pull your mod off and force everyone to start sharing the files illegally. So I'm doing Wyrmstooth. You won't be able to find the mod anywhere at all. You'll just have to ask people for it. Now, I am on a character called Maknuk. He is a stealth archer person. He's an orc and he does stealth. You can see it's all health and stamina that it's focused in. No magic at all is done. I think the only thing I do with magic is health. Yeah, restoration is up to 73 on this character. Same perks as Mathanian on that. But the rest of the magic stuff is ignored entirely. I think the only perk that I have in something else is dual casting. Other than that, it's pretty much nothing else. I've got, what's this? Oh, quiet casting of as well. In terms of perks on this character, I've got a bit of smithing, a bit of heavy armor, a little bit of two-handed. I don't really use two-handed weapons. I've got maxed out 100 on one-handed. I've got quite a bit of archery skill. I've got quite a few perks here. I've got critical shot. Your archery skill increases your chance to critically hit with bows. Hunter's discipline. 80% chance to recover arrows from dead bodies. In this one here, most wild animals are friendly until attacked. Gain use of the hunter's sight lesser power. Fearing arrows. Eagle eye. Pressing block while aiming will zoom in your view. Steady hand zooming with a bow slows time. So I've got those perks. Light armor is 100. So I'm maxed out on that. Sneak is up there pretty highly, 82. I've got up to this perk, silent roll. Walking around doesn't affect detection. Noise from armor is reduced 50%, and all these various perks here. We've also got 90 lock picking, which gives me this pick starts close to the lock opening position, and a few other random perks. Speech is up there. It's up at 38, so I've obviously got the long-winded perk. But in general, most of this character is focused on a little bit, mostly alchemy and sneak. In terms of the alchemy, it's because I make potions. If I get to this perk here, the higher alchemy skill, the more effects you recognise when eating things. So if I go to my here, as you can see, I've got loads of poisons that I put on weapons. I've got a mixture of weapons that I have: ebony sword, elven bow. I've got torches, which I don't actually need. Shadow Cloak of Nocturnal is that passive power that makes you invisible when you do the Thieves Guild, and a few other random perks as well. Elven Dagger I've got. I don't actually use that much, but I actually have it.
Everything's...
Yeah, good to know. In terms of armor, it's all Nightingale armor. I don't have it smithed up. I've got a Ring of Minor Health and a Necklace of Alchemy, which I don't actually use that much. Here's all my other crap. I've done Dog Guard with this one, so I've got obviously the Oriole's Bow and all that crap. Don't know where I got that from, but it doesn't matter. But I use an ebony sword, elven bow and elven dagger, and I use mostly steel arrows and just whatever arrows I pick up. Mostly elven, it just depends on the situation really. Anyway, that's enough character description for now. You're not going to see this character for anything longer than Wyrmstooth. I'm not too sure how long I'll stick with Wyrmstooth, but we'll see. Lydia has got bone mold armor rather than her dwarven stuff from the other character. I know, boiled chitin, heavy armor, boots, gauntlets, hammer. She's got a dwarven sword and a Nordic dwemer shield, and a bunch of arrows. I obviously console commanded her to get that stuff on to get rid of her old junk. The other stuff from Mathanian is still also got no HUD and all that kind of crap in the Dynavision as well. And I managed to fix the Discord overlay. I had to use Terraria to fix that, but I got it fixed. Anyway, Bannered Mare. And if you didn't notice, I've got the same character level as Mathanian. Now, do I have candlelight? No, I used torches on this character, okay.
Oh, there once was a hero named Maknuk.
Hi there.
Sam Goven is here. I don't want to talk to you. I am looking for...
And the braggart did sweat.
Who am I looking for? Oh, I've got the wrong quests marked, sorry. That explains it why I can't find him. Oh, he's upstairs, okay. Ooh, bit of lag. Don't know what that's about. I'm basically using the latest version of Wyrmstooth that exists in the wrong place. There's nothing newer than this, I'm afraid. Hello, Lurius.
Ah, you made it. I was beginning to think you were never going to show up.
You're having trouble with dragons, apparently.
The problem is straightforward enough, I suppose. A dragon has been attacking settlements throughout the holds. Contingents of guards have been sent after it.
So that
but
graphic
the damn thing
glitch,
has so
don't know what
far
that's
managed
about.
to evade all our efforts. Oh, but where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lurius Leo with the East Empire Company.
Why do you care about dragon attacks?
How shall I put it? Dragon attacks are very bad for trade. They're also very bad for settlements throughout the holds. Hence, a commonality.
Okay,
We've been
fine.
cooperating with the Jarls to pool our resources together towards finding a solution to this issue. I'm sure the collective bounty of 10,000 gold on this dragon should stir enough sword wavers into action should my plan fail.
No, really. Well, what's your plan?
I know of some mercenaries with exceptional talents.
Well, I can just take the dragon on by myself.
Glad you asked. This dragon has so far proven very difficult to approach. We'll need a team that can cover a lot of ground quickly to corner it. And aside from giants, I'm not sure what else could stand up against a dragon. But that's where you'll come in, Dragonborn. I've assembled a team of the finest mercenaries I know. They've been tracking the dragon from its last known sighting in Falkreath. There's Aether, a Redguard warrior from Hammerfell. He used to be Alakir until he took up mercenary work.
Okay, good.
Danelit, a Bosmer archer, the most skilled sharpshooter I know.
No,
She
I'm
was
actually a
recently
better
incarcerated
archer than her.
in Solitude for petty theft. Luckily, the Empire was willing to look the other way this time if
That
it meant
graphic
putting a
glitch
stop
is
to this
annoying.
dragon. Shargam, an orc berserker from Nazulbur with the strength of at least 3 of his kind. We'll definitely need him along for the hunt. And Elmira, a mage with some unhealthy fixations, but
Yeah, like my
highly
Fanian.
skilled in the arts of the arcane, nevertheless.
Where can I find him?
I'll mark the rendezvous point on your map. When you get there, speak to Aether. By now, he should know where that dragon's been roosting. If we're lucky, we might be able to get the jump on that dragon and put an end to the trouble it's been causing, once and for all. Godspeed, Dragonborn.
Okay, I'll come back and let you know what's happening. Okay. Seems fairly simplistic, does it not? I decided to take the side entrance for no particular reason, really. Now, where are they? They are down here. I have not done Helgen Reborn with this character. I've done quite a lot of random quests. I can't remember all the quests that I did offhand on this one. I'm pretty sure I've done quite a lot of Daedric quests with this particular character. I think. I can't remember. Of course, I've not done the Civil War shit. Yeah, quite a range of ones that have been done here. Mostly just as kind of the same as I did with Mathanian, really, just to try and keep it simple. But obviously I did the Thieves Guild on this character rather than the other stuff, just to simplify things. Anyway, I did a load of rather random jobs. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I will meet you at that location because I think it's just along the road just near Pine Watch and I'm not getting anything near there. So I'm just coming up on where these people are supposed to be located. And I'm hoping that they are there and not nowhere. Because I'll be a bit annoyed. Oh, they're here. That's good. As you'll recall, I tried to do this with the other character and they weren't there. There's just a random node, okay.
So,
Hey, Aether.
the one Lurius asked us to wait for. One of this Dragonborn people have been talking about. Well, if Lurius trusts you, then I guess we have no choice. I'm Aether. This is our little ragtag group assembled by the Empire's coin. I wish we could have met under more favorable circumstances, but I'm afraid we're a little short on time. Good that you arrived when you did. We've been following recent sightings of the dragon in Falkreath Hold.
Okay.
It hasn't attacked Falkreath directly, but its presence is straining trade.
Well, that's understandable.
Supply shipments through the region have ground to a halt. Seems like they've heard this dragon has a bit of a penchant for them. Why? Can't say for sure. It would make more sense for the beast to hit major population centers. But who
I
knows
agree,
what
but
their
maybe it has some
intentions are.
ulterior motive. I've completed Wyrmstooth quite a few times, so I already know the way that the game works out.
The last witness I spoke to said the dragon had been returning to the same spot in the mountains southeast of Falkreath over the past few days. Ancient's Ascent is likely where it's roosting now, but who knows for how long. I suggest we head there immediately. We may be able to catch it by surprise. We can't do this on our own. That's why Lurius asked for your help.
No worries.
With you on our side, we might just have a chance of pulling this off. Now come on, we need to move quickly.
Yeah, I agree. Let's get there. I'll just let them get ahead of me. Because why not? Torch out. Up. Go on, move. You need to turn and move, mister. Ancient's Ascent is always where it's at, so that's not changed. Don't know why I had to go around that rock. Okay, fine. The pathfinding is a bit messed up, apparently. Don't know when that was ever going to change, to be honest with you. I don't know really where these guys are going. Oh, they're going up this pathway. Okay, fine. Don't know why you couldn't just go this way. And okay, bear. And I need my sword. Can you give me a sword, please? Too late. The bear died. And I'm just coming up on Ancient's Ascent. Well, the cave that leads to it, anyway. And hopefully we'll be able to stop this dragon. Before anyone asks, I am not going to go and provide a link to download Wyrmstooth. It would be wrong of me to do that. So, I mean, I'll provide the RAR archive, but you have to essentially come onto my Discord server and request it. You won't get support from anyone for it, so don't ask. Oh, I'm also running a mod that kind of improves a few things on Wyrmstooth. I'll talk about that when we get to Wyrmstooth. Anyway, let's head into Bone Chill Passage. In fact, I don't think I'll even provide any kind of download on, or even allow anyone to ask me for the mod. You can just get it off of other people if you really care. And I also have a few perks that increase weapon move speed as well, just so you know. And there's a bandit here. 4 gold, not worth it. I want the potion though, because that's more valuable to me. Or a knapsack with more potion. Why is there a gap there? Not sure what that's about, but never mind. think that was the ice wraith there. If they just went through, killed everything. Looks like they did. I tend to progress slowly with this character, so you'll find that the stuff is going to be done slowly. Have they just rushed ahead? Yes, because here's Elmera. Oh, I'll just say that, flawless garnet. Exit to Skyrim. And we'll find ourselves near the Ancient's Ascent. I'll just quick save here actually. I will just wait for them to stop messing around with this troll. Up, dead. Are they just going to come rushing forward or what? Might as well just walk up to this dragon and I take it.
Kenda Balan Fukai. Finally, warriors worthy of combat walk before me. I was beginning to think your champions were all cowards, Kaisar. Varuki Togat Ronga Dovaki. This one surprises me with its Dova souls. I have heard rumors.
Really?
Maybe you are worthy of my Norak Mir gold. It has been a grave for lesser mortals. In your tongue, they call it Wyrmstooth. To the door, it is the Brumlock Strunlock. Seek it, Ya goes Walan, and you shall have the battle you seek.
And it flies off. And I'll get that word wall in a second.
Damn it. I can't believe the beast just slipped through our fingers. This isn't going to go down well with Lorius.
Good for
Count
him.
on that.
Seemed to know we were coming.
Oh, right. It was probably watching our movements this whole time. It was foolish to think we could just corner it like a wild beast. Seems like the dragon wants us to pursue it to Wyrmstooth. I'm beginning to see why Lorius is involved in this dragon hunt.
Really?
I'm sure he can explain it better than I can. But for now, we should return to the Bannered Mare.
Yeah, I agree. Let's go back and talk to Lurius and complain that you didn't do your job. I know there's no arrows here. Let's just open chest. I'm going to take that crap. We'll get this word. Why not? Not like I'm actually going to use animal allegiance anyway, but how many words of animal allegiance is that I have? Curiosity. Oh, just one. I never actually got the word in Angarvund then. Yep, let's head back to good old Bannered Mare. Where basically all we say is your team are fucking useless. That's what we do. I do have Breeze Home
Have you met my father?
on this character.
He's a
Not
student
unlike
of the dragon.
Methanian, who doesn't have Breeze Home. That's okay. The reason I'm using a torch with this particular character is because I wanted to go for the more realistic approach with this character, not using magic in any sense at all apart from healing, just because of Spurg.
Well met, traveler.
Hi to you too.
Come on in.
Let's see.
Just stoke the fire.
Is he back here? I guess he is. Oh, hi Lurius.
Back. I was beginning to think you may never return. So, how did it go? Did you slay the dragon?
It got away.
What do you mean? What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be out there pursuing it?
Nope, it's going to Wyrmstooth.
Wyrmstooth? Then it seems that once again that dragon has slipped out of our grasp. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this.
Why?
There's a reason I'm involved in this little dragon hunt of ours. I manage the Imperial mining settlement at Wyrmstooth.
Good for you.
That dragon first showed up a fortnight ago. It began killing miners and burning trade caravans on the road, but never attacked us directly. I tried evacuating people back to the mainland in case it changed its mind, but those
That seems like a
miners
good
are
plan, but it's a
stubborn.
shame that those miners are
Foolish,
stubborn.
if you ask me. So I hired a group of mercenaries to come to Wyrmstooth and put that dragon to the sword. Sadly, they were never heard of again.
What a shame.
Things were quiet for a while. I assumed the dragon either went back to sleep or had left the island for good. Either way would be fine with me.
Of course, because then you could trade
But
quietly.
then I heard news that the very same dragon was spotted over Skyrim, putting a strain on trade routes, burning caravans and settlements. I came to Skyrim at the behest of the East Empire Company. They
So basically
probably
you're a
saw
lackey
this
for them.
as my responsibility to deal with. I thought I could correct past mistakes by ending things here. But that dragon has proved far more slippery than I had
I
imagined.
quite agree with you.
It seems we have no choice but to pursue it back to where things first started. Back to Wyrmstooth.
I agree. So let's just follow it.
I'll have a ship ready at the docks in Solitude. Meet me there and we'll set sail for Wyrmstooth. I shouldn't need to remind you that we won't know what to expect when we arrive.
Well, I'm prepared.
You should
Level
stock up
43.
whatever supplies you need before
I am
we depart.
quite happy.
And don't forget, that 10,000 gold bounty is still up for grabs should we actually manage to pull this off.
Well, I've completed that first quest. We're going to go and do Barrow of the Worm. So, let's make our way to the docks and get a lot picking up to 92, jeez. Solitude is way over here, as you recall. Has he got there already?
Whatever it is, you can probably.
Yeah, it can. Oh, they're going to go there too, okay. Let's just wait a couple of hours just to make sure that they get there, because I don't want them glitching on me at all. Sun is about to rise here in Skyrim. Ah, they're over there. Let's go to the East Empire Company warehouse.
You talk to Egg Brothers. Ija has no words for you.
Don't care. They're over there. And on this ship, the Red Wave, if I remember correctly. Yes, here is. Who's Holmar?
Ready to set sail? Just give me the word and I'll let the captain know.
Nope. Let's just talk to Lurius Lior.
I've acquired a vessel that can take us to Wyrmstooth.
I thought you had already had
It'll
one.
get us there in one piece.
I mean, you're travelling from
Let me know when you're
Wyrmstooth to
ready and
Skyrim all the
depart.
time, so how on
Remember,
earth do you need to
you won't
acquire
be
another
returned
vessel?
until
You
that
already
dragon
have
is
one.
dead, so make sure you're prepared for anything.
Never mind. I'm ready to go.
Great. I'll let everyone know we're ready to set sail. Head below deck and get some shut-eye. It'll
We
take
don't
a
need to
few
do
hours
that.
for
There's
us
an
to get
automatic
there,
fade
and we'll need
that
to
was
be fully
added to
rested
get
face
that out of the
whatever is
way.
in store. Here, ready yourself.
Imperial
Meet me
Docks
above
discovered.
deck. The town is a short distance away. Once
That's a
I've
better
spoken
name
with
for it.
the others, we'll head there immediately. All right, listen up, everyone. What is out there on this
Nice and sunny here,
No
actually.
here, and it likely has a trap prepared for us. No second chances. No letting it get away this time, or none of us are getting paid. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, you make yourself very clear.
Move out.
Now, if I look at the map, this is Wyrmstooth. I quite like this map. It's got a nice sheltered bit here, and then a mostly tundra area in the north, and it's got this volcanic crater bit in the middle. The mod that I'm using means that I can't actually leave Wyrmstooth just yet, which is good because I shouldn't need to leave Wyrmstooth anytime soon. Oh, there's a lighthouse there. That must be new. Must have a marker. Pretty sure that wasn't there before. But never mind. Up the stairs we go. And I believe the mod also makes a use for that Wormstone and Brimstone or whatever it is. That has never had any use in... yeah, I'll just mine this Wormstone ore vein. because why not? And as with everything, Marauder. I will not get involved in that battle. Imperial soldiers who died. Someone up here, I think. I'll deal with this one. Oh, he died in one hit. Okay, nice. Soul, and yeah, that's a unique thing to Wyrmstooth. I don't know what it does. Grief as well. I think they're taken from Morrowind or something, or maybe Oblivion. I can't remember. Any more enemies? Oh, there's one more. I'll just rush ahead of them. Oh. I'll just let them to deal with it. Fine. No point getting involved in these wacky battles that they are rushing in towards. No reason at all. Up here is an Imperial Archer. Like I specified, Imperial Archer. There is some inner bits to this this particular Fort Moonwatch, but I'm not going to explore them. I took no fall damage from that fall. I think I have a perk that means I don't take fall damage. Let me just check. Is it this one? Oh, no. Not that one. Insulating wards? No. Oh, falling damage is reduced by half, that's what it is. And who's this? An old orc. Well, I'm not talking to you. That's a random spawn, if ever I saw one. Look at all these mushrooms, very reminiscent of Wyrmstooth. What's the... Oh, it's night time. What a shame. But that's okay. I think there's quite a few places on Wyrmstooth that are involved in quests. A lot of them are involved in quests in these mods, really. I'm just gonna kill this and this. I like this though, this looks nice. Seeing that bit of Dwemer stuff sticking out of the pond in the realistic water, it looks quite nice. Some of the more distant islands you can't reach, there's obviously limits of how far you can go. But I'm using a mod, I can't remember what the name of it's just called Wyrmstooth's Tweaks and Improvements or something like that. If you just Google Wyrmstooth, you'll find that mod because it's the only thing related to Wyrmstooth now. Obviously, you need Wyrmstooth, so don't try to use it if you don't have it. I believe this is a farm that has been abandoned. Yeah, Barnard's Note. Sajuuk per farm. That's a stupid name. It's basically a note to Lurius. I'm not going to read it. Oh, Lydia's here as well, that's good. I'll end the part in a minute. Just when I get to this bit down here, and oh dear, the Imperial mining settlement has been destroyed. Or at least heavily damaged. It does rebuild this place, by the way. Here's Lurius.
What a disaster. Did the dragon do all this?
I probably could have done worse. Look at all the survivors it left behind.
Smell that? Smoke.
Gods, what a disaster! They never stood a chance.
I quite agree.
I can't even begin to imagine how the mining settlement's going to recover from this. Elmira and Theoden will stay behind and tend to the wounded. There's likely more people trapped under all this rubble. The rest of us are heading to the barrow on the other side of the island. I suggest you follow along with us, but if you want to scout around first, we'll be waiting for you at the barrow.
I'll follow you
too long.
in a minute. I'll follow you in the next video. Because my time is up. In the next part, we will go to Wyrmstooth Barrow. Thanks for watching, see you later now, bye.